I will tell you that what continues to be the hardest part about my job is the federal government. I knew we had to deal with balanced budgets. I knew we had to deal with tax reform. I knew we'd have to deal with restructuring. What I didn't know was on a day-to-day basis how much I was going to have to deal with President Obama. And what I will tell you is, the people of this state, it was the will of the people of this state to say we want illegal immigration reform, and we passed one of the strongest illegal immigration reform bills in the country. We passed it in South Carolina. But President Obama and the Department of Justice have stopped that. They're not letting it go through. So we're going to sue them, and we've sued them, and we're going to continue to do that. They are continuing to try and pass a mandatory health care bill that will break the state of South Carolina. We've sued them for that one, too. We said in the state of South Carolina, if you've got to show a picture ID to buy Sudafed, if you've got to show a picture ID to get on a plane, you should have to show a picture ID to protect the integrity of the voting process. We passed that in the state of South Carolina. President Obama and the Department of Justice have stopped it. We've sued him on that one too. So we're going to keep the lawsuits going. But we also saw one other thing happen. The National Labor Relations Board did the unthinkable, the most un-American thing we have ever seen. They created 1,000 jobs, Boeing did, in Charleston, South Carolina. At the same time, expanded 2,000 jobs in Washington State. Not one person was hurt. Yet the National Labor Relations Board of President Obama went in and sued Boeing and said that they couldn't do it. It was the most unthinkable thing we had ever seen. And they basically were telling the world, and he said it in front of joint session of Congress, we want things made in America. And I told President Obama, we've got some planes in Charleston, South Carolina that we're trying to make in your style. But guess what? Due to the fact that it's a re-election year, and this probably wasn't the best issue for him to be running on, they dropped that suit. What was 1,000 people in Charleston is now 6,000 people in Charleston. About that issue, we're going to continue to get loud about all these issues that go forward. We have watched our country go through what was a brutal Republican primary. And as we continue to watch that primary go through, we all had our decisions on what we want. What we all will agree on is what we don't want. And we do not want 4 more years of President Obama. Stay on message. Whenever they try and distract and say the Republicans have a war on women, we'll tell them no, they don't. By the way, we're very proud of our working moms in and out of the home. When they try and distract on other things, we're going to remind everyone that President Obama has incurred more debt in 3 years than President Bush did in his 8. That he said that the unemployment rate would not get above 8% if we took his stimulus package. It hasn't gotten below 8%, and we will continue to remind them. We will remind them that they have not balanced their budget, and even with a majority-controlled Democrat Senate, he hasn't even gotten 1 vote. Not one vote. That's what we will remind President Obama. That's what we all need to center around as we go into November. Whenever he distracts, we come back to the message. That's the way we will win in November. And